Hello, everyone. This is going to be a love reading, and we're going to find out if you ever cross this person's mind and what are they thinking. Plus, we're going to be pulling up some messages coming from this person. And as an additional bonus as well, I channeled some songs for you guys. All right. So we'll pull up some songs at the latter part of your reading as well. So in the meantime, let me show you the options for today. Let's begin with group number 1. This is Smoky Quartz Palm Stone. I freaking love Smoky Quartz. If you're a Scorpio just like myself, go ahead and grab a piece of Smoky Quartz. It's a great grounding stone as well. Okay. There you go. That's for group 1, and that's Smoky Quartz Palm Stone. Next, we have, for group number 2, this Mini Tower, Smoky Quartz Mini Tower. And this Smoky Quartz is also great to eliminate negativities. Okay, so as a tip, I would suggest for you guys to place Smoky Quartz at your front door, as well as in your bathroom, because that's where you cleanse yourself from all the dirt, right? So yeah, it can actually absorb those negative energies. So there you go. That's for group 2. And then for group number 3, we have the Smoky Citrine Freeform. Beautiful. All right. Okay, so those are the 3 options, you guys. Take a close look. And again, meditate which of these 3 options you're drawn to. And once you're ready, as always, you can just click on the timestamps below. Hey, group number 1, you have chosen Smoky Quartz Palm Stone. We're going to find out if you ever cross this person's mind. And again, we're also going to be pulling up some messages coming from this person. Plus, as an additional bonus, we're also going to be pulling up some channeled songs as well. All right, so let's begin with the reading. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective, which shows group number 1, please. Thank you, Spirit. So do you ever cross this person's mind? Let's see. It's kind of like the song from Brian McKnight. All right. I believe that's anytime, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Oh my gosh, you got 5 of Swords, Ace of Cups. You have 9 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. Ooh, cards are flying out. Hold up, you guys. You have 5 of Cups. Just pull up another one. And you have the Chariot. Bottom of the deck, the Fool in reverse. Okay. So in terms of signs, by the way, this can be your sign or this person's sign on your mind, okay? We have a lot of earth energies here. So you may have that in your chart somewhere, or again, it can be this person. They may have Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus in their chart. And then I'm also seeing here water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. And if it's fire, we have Aries. And yes, Chariot is Cancer. So yeah. What I'm seeing here, group number 1, is that yes, this person definitely is thinking about you, or you definitely, cross their mind. And every time you cross their mind, for some of you, I'm getting there's a lot of, emotions rising up on the surface, okay? A lot of them are really feeling sad, okay? Especially for those who are resonating with you guys are already separated from each other, because that's what I'm getting. If you're separated from each other for whatever reason, okay, because I'm getting regret here with the 5 of Cups. That's it. That's what they're also thinking about. Every time you cross their mind, They're wishing that they can actually do things differently, okay? Some of them, they can't stop thinking about you, and it's making their head hurt. That's what I heard when I saw this guy holding their head, all right? And this person, I tell you, has deep feelings for you, has deep love for you, group number one, okay? So even if you guys are already separated from each other, you're no longer in contact, know that this person still holds a lot of deep feelings. Part of their regret was that they weren't able to take this to the next level with you. I'm hearing that maybe this person is non-committal or they're emotionally unavailable. But you've triggered this person to heal their heart chakra, by the way. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. For others of you, I'm getting that they were frustrated at themselves because they couldn't make up their mind. Maybe you are dealing with a person who's too much in their head, okay? And again, that's what I'm saying earlier. They failed to actually follow their heart, okay? And then I'm getting another message right now, and this is for those who are resonating with, you are still seeing this person, okay? I'm hearing from Spirit that the loneliness or the disappointment is actually coming from the distance, okay? So I'm hearing that right now. Maybe you and this person are actually separated by distance. It's a long distance connection, okay? And yeah, they're sad as well. Although they're happy, they enjoy the company or their connection with you. And I feel both of you are already in love with each other. But the obstacle here has something to do with distance, okay? And by the way, for those who are resonating with, you guys are already separated from each other, they're actually showing me here that this person is really having a hard time moving on from you, okay? Wow. All right, let's try to pull up another set of cards. Do you ever cross this person's mind? Let's see. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Whoa. Divine sensuality. Alrighty. Okay. Support. All right. Inner peace. Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm really getting that this is a very, very strong connection, you guys, for some of you. Regardless whether it's a soulmate connection, this is your divine counterpart, if it's a twin flame, but definitely it's a strong connection, okay? I'm actually going to start off first with this divine sensuality, all right? And it says making love. So if you guys were intimate before, then yeah, they miss that. They miss your touch. They miss being intimate with you, all right? They miss kissing you or making love with you, all right? And then for others of you, this is also part of what they're thinking. So if you guys are currently seeing each other, or you guys are actually, yeah, getting to know more about each other or dating each other, this is also what's crossing their mind. Honestly, this person has sexual, attraction towards you, all right? Or they're actually having the spicy thoughts about you as well, okay? All right, and then you got the support card. So what this person also miss or what they like, because again, I'm getting two separate energies. For some of you guys, you're no longer seeing this person or you're separated from them, but still the same thing. They really do appreciate the support that you have given this person. You've inspired this person. That's what I'm hearing. And they love your energy, group number one. They love the fact that you have helped them in so many ways. Again, whether it's actually motivational support or encouragement, that's more of like what I'm getting. And then you got inner peace. This is what you bring to the table, group number one. And this is what they also appreciate about you. This person is saying that you actually gave them so much peace. So maybe before they actually met you, they're going through a lot of chaos, all right? Or they're feeling restless and anxious for whatever reason. But then when you came into their life, you kind of like tried to bring balance, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Or you, again, brought them inner peace. That no one was able to do that for them, okay? So I'm getting a soulmate connection here as well, to be quite honest, all right? You guys are always together, all right? They love being around you. They feel as if that by being around you, they could almost do anything, is also what I'm hearing. It's like you guys are partners in crime, okay? You can be friends for others of you. And even friends with benefits, that's also what I'm hearing, honestly. Okay, so yeah, again, with this making love card for some of you, if you've been intimate with them, they miss your physical touch, they miss making love with you. And if you guys have never done it before, they're also thinking about that. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. So, anyway, let's see. It's like this person saying, what is it like to make love to you? Okay. All right. Do you ever cross this person's mind? Let's see here. They find you so attractive, group number one. They love your lips, your eyes. You have this very sensual, seductive energy about you. Okay. Call of the Muse. All right. Do you ever cross this person's mind? Oh, yeah. Look at that. Share the love. There's something about expression because we have here a dancer. Okay. I have to stop first before I pull up another card. But yeah, there's something about expressing their love. So let's go back to what I actually heard at the very start of the reading. If this person was someone who wasn't able to open up to you about their true feelings, that's part of their regret, all right? That they weren't able to express their true emotions for you, okay? Maybe they're a bit close off or emotionally detached. But this is also part of what you've taught this person, all right? That when you love someone, you really like someone, it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to open up and be yourself, all right? To embrace those feelings. So I feel this is part of the healing within the connection. You may not know this or you may not be aware, but you've triggered this person to heal that, okay? Now, for those who are still seeing this person, because I'm getting here, either you guys are friends for now, or you guys are currently dating, still the same thing. You really make this person feel so happy, all right? Like they can actually fully express themselves to you as well. They love the connection. They love your vibe, okay? Are you kidding me? This is exactly what I said earlier. You got the distance. My gosh. It says you and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. Let's start off with physically at a distance from each other. So just like what I said at the very start of the reading, and this is a confirmation from Spirit, some of you guys are actually, yeah, in a long distance connection. I'm starting to lose my voice. This is crazy. Yeah, this is crazy. So that's a sign either this person's throat chakra is actually blocked. Like what I said earlier, maybe they have a lot of things to say. They wanted to express their love for you, but for some reason they're holding it back, or they don't have the courage to express that to you, okay? Most especially if you are no longer together, there's no communication even, okay? And yeah, there's emotional distance, okay? Because that's crazy. I suddenly lost my voice, all right? My voice cracked. So that's a sign that this person's throat chakra is blocked off. And that's because they're holding back their feelings, okay? But they really do love you. Remember, you got the Ace of Cups, okay? This person has deep romantic feelings already. So even if they weren't able to express that to you, know that this person is in love with you already, okay? And if it's actually a past person or somebody from your past, know that they're still very much in love with you, okay? Now, again, let's go back to the physical distance. So for those who are resonating with you and this person are at a distance from each other, maybe you guys are from different cultures, ethnicities, or this person's staying from a different country, and you probably met this person online as well. I'm getting here that, yeah, they really enjoy this connection with you, okay? They feel as if that you've actually made this person feel so good about themselves is what I'm hearing, okay? And yeah, they love the feeling of being at peace with you. Because that's what I really heard. Like you make this person feel secure or at peace, okay? Because you're a very loving and warm person, group number one, okay? Now, part of their loneliness stems from, again, the obstacle, which is you guys are at a distance from each other, that you can't be together right now. and it's really crushing their heart because I feel that this person really wanted to be with you. Okay. And again, maybe right now you guys can't be together. Okay. Or there's so many hurdles along the way. But yeah, this is also part of their loneliness. Okay. Even though you make this person feel so happy, they're in love with you and all that, they're actually really sad because of the distance. And by the way, this is also something that I channeled earlier in one of the songs. But as early as now, all right, I might actually share this to you guys. For those who are resonating with your person or this person is living at a distance from you, they're from a different country, or this is a long distance relationship or connection, you may actually want to look up Utada Hikaru's song, okay? So that's Utada, all right? And then Hikaru. So I know it's Japanese, but you can actually look up at Google and just type in Final Distance English lyrics, okay? Because I tell you, especially for those who are resonating with, yes, I'm at a distance from this person, or we're actually separated by distance, I tell you, the song will actually give you additional information about what they wanted you to know, okay? Especially for those who are resonating with you're at a distance from each other. My gosh, my throat chakra is really acting up, okay? So somebody's really struggling in expressing themselves. It can be this person as well, okay? So yeah, again, go check out R&B singer, Japanese R&B singer, Utada Hikaru. I really love her so much. Yeah, and the title of the song is Final Distance. Very beautiful song, I tell you that. All right, so let's actually move on to the next set of cards. What else, Spirit? It's weird. I'm actually, yeah, again, having a hard time talking. Either I'm actually kind of like eating my words, or I'm struggling in expressing myself. That's the vibe I'm getting. I feel that this person is really struggling in expressing their real feelings for you, okay? For whatever reason. Oh my gosh, yeah. You got the Freedom card. Fragmented energy. Exactly. This is what I was just talking about earlier, which is actually tied to this inner peace card. Let's get another one. Oops, cards are flying out. Hold up. Oh my gosh, door to romance. I tell you, group number 1, this is exactly what I said at the very start of the reading. If you can still remember, let's actually start off with a door to romance card. You have triggered this person's heart chakra, okay? Whether you're aware of it or not, but you have helped this person, or you're still helping this person to heal their heart chakra. Because look at this door to romance card. There's actually a heart inside the cage, and you hold the key, okay? You hold the key, group number 1. Maybe this person wasn't really thinking about relationships, all right? Or they were heartbroken over the past. That's actually what I'm hearing, which is why they're emotionally guarded, or they're trying to protect their heart, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. But when they met you, okay, you triggered that. It's like you actually hold this key, all right, and you tried to open it. And they were like, wow, nobody's ever made me feel this way, okay? I thought that I'm already done, or I've given up on love. It's also what I'm hearing for some of you, okay? So yeah, you have triggered them, group number 1, okay? And I'm getting here as well with the Freedom card. You have helped this person to be authentic. That's also what I'm hearing, okay? This is part of what they're thinking, that whether you are, again, intentionally doing this for them, or you're inspiring them to become their true, authentic self, okay? Because I keep on hearing this person saying that whenever they're actually around you, they can actually, you know, be themselves. That's why I got the Freedom card. They have the freedom to express themselves, to be who they truly are, because maybe you're not the kind of a person who's going to be judging them, okay? That's what I got. And at the same time, with this fragmented energy, again, I feel that this person is an overthinker, or they're too much in their head, Remember that when we saw this image, okay? Yeah, this one. Look at this guy. He's holding his head. But for some reason, you're bringing peace into this person's life, all right? You give them inner peace. And that's also part of what they're actually thinking about, regardless whether you're still talking to this person or not. This is something that they miss, or this is something that they really remember about you, okay? How you're actually making them feel comfortable, secure, or at peace. And again, you have triggered this person to heal their heart or to open up their heart more, okay? Wow, this is so freaking beautiful, group number one. And I tell you, I'm really struggling in expressing myself. Whoever this is, group number one, I tell you, regardless whether you are actually separated from them or not, or you're still talking to them, there's a lot that this person wanted to express to you or let you know. I tell you that. And part of what they wanted to tell you is that they love you so much, okay? This person has deep feelings for you. I keep on hearing somebody saying they're trying to run away from their emotions. They try to deny it, okay? Yeah. But they know deep down, right now, as you're watching this video, this person is already aware that they're in love with you, or that they are still in love with you, especially if this is a past person, okay? So let's see. Let's pull up more. Do you ever cross this person's mind? Oh my gosh, there's a lot of sacral chakra here, okay? A lot of sexual energies, all right? But this is also related to desire as well as inspiration, motivation, okay? So earlier you got the making love card. So like what I said, this is another validation from spirit that, yeah, they do have sexual thoughts or spicy thoughts about you as well. So every time you cross their mind, they're actually thinking about it, all right? What is it like making love with you, all right? Or they have this, yeah, sexual fantasy about you as well. I'll be very blunt with that. For others of you, just like what I said, this person is saying that you've inspired them so much, all right? You've really inspired this person either to become a better person or inspired them to do better in their career. I'm really getting that very, very strongly as well, okay? Let's try to pull it more. Let's see here. Ooh, okay. What is this card? Yeah, you got the path. So I'm actually getting here with this path card is that, yeah, again, there's something about distance because I'm drawn to this image. It's like you are from different worlds, okay? And I don't know, maybe you've met this person online. You know, that's really the energy I'm getting when I saw this image over here, all right? And with the ladder, that's the connection. You only connect through this, yeah, kind of like portal, which is, again, I'm picking up that maybe you met this person online. That's how you guys are connecting. But what's lacking is physical connection, all right? Because you're at a distance from each other. So again, this person has a lot of desire to be with you. That's more of like what I'm getting here. For others of you, I feel that this person is wondering whether there is still hope or if there's future in this connection with you. Maybe this person is still kind of like having a hard time figuring out what to do, okay? Either to improve this connection, whether they wanted to get back to you, if it's a past person as well. Yeah, because you got forgiveness. I was just talking about past person. So that's what I got. Now, if this is a past person, they know they mess things up. Just like what I said when I saw the Five of Cups, okay? So your person really is very, you know, guilty, okay, for hurting your feelings or whatever it is that they may have done towards you. And they wish they could redo things, okay? So yeah, they wanted to seek for your forgiveness or they wanted to apologize about how they behaved towards you, okay? Let's try to pull it more. Do you ever cross this person's mind? Weird, but I'm hearing, you know, the song by Chicago. I think that's Chicago. Hard to say, I'm sorry. So you may also want to look up that song, okay? Then you got Here and Now. Let's pull up more, you guys. Let's try this deck. There's a lot of cards, but we'll get that. Oh my gosh, love conquers all. This person loves you so deeply, group number one, okay? Regardless whether you're still talking to them or not, this person has a lot of deep love for you. Oh my gosh. And then you got the dreams, okay? And then you have commitment. Oh my gosh. Wow. All right. I can't freaking believe this, group number one. So let's actually start off with the here and now card. So what I'm actually hearing is that this person is just staying in the present moment. So especially for those who are resonating with, you guys are still talking to each other, you are at this getting to know stage, you're dating and all that. They enjoy being around you. They enjoy your presence, okay? And yeah, they are excited about their future with you. That's also what they're thinking about. Like what's going to happen. That's why I got the path card over here. But it's not like they're actually trying to control the outcome. It's like sometimes they're wondering, okay, so I wonder what's going to happen in this connection. Or they have this picture in their mind of having a really beautiful future with you. Because I'm drawn to this future card over here. Okay. For others of you, if it's a past person, like what I said earlier, they wanted to have a new beginning with you. They wish they could actually go back in time with a past card over here and redo things to change the situation for the better. All right. That's what I'm getting. And again, I'm hearing the song by Aqua, Turn Back Time. So I'm hearing a lot of songs now, although we are going to be pulling up songs later on. So far, I heard Utada Hikaru, Final Distance, especially for those who are resonating with, you are actually apart, geographically speaking, or it's a long distance relationship. And then I heard Hard to Say I'm Sorry. I believe that's Chicago. You may actually want to look that up. And now you got Aqua, Turn Back Time. Okay, that's what I got. And again, this person loves you so much. Okay, I don't think this is just a simple crush. Okay, I feel that both of you have strong feelings for each other already. You might be dreaming about this person. All right, okay, or both of you, or you connect through dreams as well. That's what I'm hearing. Plus, with this dreams card, again, they're dreaming about the future with you. Honestly, group number one, they see themselves having a long-term partnership with you with this commitment card, all right? They see you as a spouse material, all right? Some of them, they're thinking of committing to you this time. Wow, wow, very beautiful. I love this. Let's try to pull up another set of cards. Okay, let's try this one. Hold up, you guys. Let me just make sure that all of the cards are here. Okay, let's see. Do you ever cross this person's mind? Okay, you got the crushed. Yeah, look at that. They're sad. They're feeling alone, okay, without you, especially if you guys are separated from each other. Know that this person is missing you a whole lot. Because again, I'm getting that for some of you, it's not like you actually had a disagreement or a falling out, but you're still seeing this person. And so since there's physical separation, since this is a long distance connection, they're sad. They really wanted to be with you. Okay. So spoiler, part of the lyrics from the Utada Hikaru song, Final Distance, she was saying on that song, I need to be with you, something like that, or I want to be with you, okay? So go ahead and look up that song. And then for others of you, if you guys were separated or they know they messed things up, they're feeling crushed, okay? They're feeling crushed. They're really sad about this. This person is really mad at themselves. I could pick that up. They're angry at themselves for destroying something that is so beautiful is what I heard. They can't believe that they've done those things, okay? Again, there's a lot of regret. That's why this person really wanted to seek for your forgiveness. Oh, yeah. Okay, but there's a purpose as to why you met this person, group number one, okay? So, like what I always say in my readings, there's no such thing as an accident. There is a higher and a deeper meaning as to why you met each other, okay? And part of it, like what I said, it had something to do with healing, especially heart chakra healing, okay? So that's what I'm getting here. And then let's pull up this deck. Let's see what's going to come up here. All right, you have Forever Young, a song of youthful playfulness, fearless love at the bottom of the deck. I feel like also reading this card. So with this Forever Young, there's also a possibility that one of you is older, all right? So maybe this person is older than you, or you are actually older than them, okay? You can switch roles. But even though there is an age gap or difference around age, you make this person feel so young, especially if they're the ones who's older than you, because I'm getting that with this Forever Young. And this is what makes them feel so happy, like they've never felt this before. And this person is very thankful about that. Like, oh my gosh, I'm hearing somebody saying, like they feel as if that they are a teeny bopper. Okay, you make this person feel like a kid or a teenage girl or a teenage guy. That's what I'm getting. Like this person feels so young because of your presence. All right. That's also what's crossing their mind every time they think about you. And they enjoy the youthful playfulness that you have with each other as well. And then you got the fearless love. So part of what they're also thinking about is that they really wanted to take a chance on this, even though they might be a little bit afraid. Okay. All right, let's try to pull it more. I love this reading. Very beautiful. But I really notice I'm actually having a hard time expressing myself for some reason. And yeah, that's because of this person is holding their true feelings, or for some reason they're hiding it, or because of there's no communication. Oh my gosh. Talk about communication. Now you got the talking card and it says interested, awaiting messages, text, calls, email, and talking more. All right. So if you are still talking to this person, okay, whether you've been actually sliding DMs, FaceTiming, all right, chatting online or whatsoever, all right, they love, talking to you and they wanted more. Okay. That's what I'm hearing. So every time you cross their mind, they're like thinking, oh my gosh, what was the last time that we talked about? And they're really flushed, or they're really kind of like, yeah, feeling so good about it. Maybe that's why I heard somebody saying they feel as if that they're like a teenager again. All right. They love the conversation for sure. And they are looking forward to talking to you more. That's what I'm getting with this talking more card. They get excited every time they get a message from you, okay? Now, for those who are resonating with, you guys are separated from each other already. Now, this person is thinking of reaching out to you, group number 1, okay? So every time you cross their mind, either they're replaying the last conversation, okay, they guys had, what they said to you, and vice versa, okay? And some of them, they're definitely thinking of reaching out to you. And if you can still remember group number 1, I said something like somebody's waiting, okay, for the other person to make a move or to reach out. That's also what I'm picking up very strongly with this talking card, okay? All right, so let's actually pull up some messages coming from your person first, all right, or from this person on your mind. We'll pull up a lot because this is a collective or a general reading. Start off with this deck. Message for group number 1 from this person. Okay. I can't express myself. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my gosh. What the freak? Now I'm blown away. I'm so sorry about this. I'm shouting. What did I tell you, group number 1? Because I know myself. First, my voice cracked. Like, that is so weird. I'm perfectly fine. And I lost my voice. You heard that at the very beginning of the reading. I was like, okay, now there's something going on here. All right, some throat chakra thingy. Okay. And I told you guys several times that, yeah, this person's throat chakra is blocked because they're having a hard time expressing what they feel, or there are a lot of things that they wanted to tell you, but for some reason they can't. Either it's because you blocked them, or you guys stopped talking to each other, or they don't have the courage to express what they truly feel. Just like what I said earlier, regardless whether you're still seeing this person or not, or talking to this person or not, I tell you, this person's in love. They're deeply in love with you, all right? In fact, they see their future with you. they see you as somebody that they can actually marry. Wow. But here's the thing, though. This person wanted to tell you, I can't express myself. Okay? Let's get another message. Oh my gosh, this is really crazy. All right, what else, Spirit? Message for group number 1 from this person. I remember that every detail of that day. Exactly. That's what I'm actually picking up on earlier. Like, this person kept on replaying some details of the past, all right? Whether it's the last time you guys saw each other or talked, okay? So yeah, this person wanted to give you that message. I remember every detail of that day. Let's get another one. What else, Spirit? Message for group number 1 from this person. Okay, you got the Hierophant. Taurus energy. So either you are a Taurus watching this, or this person may have Taurus in their chart, or it could just be the energy, okay? And it says here, I have a lot of respect for the elderly, and I follow their advice without questioning. I also follow tradition, even if it's outdated. So what I'm just getting here is that this person is somebody who's very old-fashioned as well. Maybe they take relationships seriously, because again, Hierophant is a commitment card. So definitely this is part of what they're thinking about when it comes to you. Like, they see themselves committing to you, all right? Or you are commitment worthy is what I'm getting here. And yeah, like what I said, I'm getting a very traditional, old-fashioned energy. So for some of you, this person is somebody who's very old-fashioned, all right? Somebody who's very traditional. Somebody who's not in a rush when it comes to relationship, because they take relationships seriously. They wanted stability for sure. This is also a person, again, just like what it says here in this message, they're very respectful, okay? And they do respect you as well. I feel as well that this person is very thankful for the advice that you may have given to them. I'm hearing that for someone out there, all right? You've inspired this person to become better, all right? They really trust your inputs, okay? And again, that's because I'm picking up somebody's older than the other, all right? That's what I'm getting. So whether you are older than them or much more mature. But there's definitely something around age difference with this forever young, by the way. Because I keep on hearing that. Like, this person is saying you made them feel like a 12-year-old kid again, or a 15-year-old teenage boy or girl, all right? You give a lot of butterflies in their stomach, okay? All right, so let's get another card. Let's try the Confessions card. Message for group number 1 from this person's spirit. What do they want to say? Okay. And it says, I let other people influence my choices. Oh my gosh. All right. So for some of you, either they're also getting bad advice from the people around them. Maybe this person is having a hard time making up their mind. They may have tried to talk to other people around them, whether it's their close friends, or maybe they easily get swayed by what other people are telling them, okay? So somebody would resonate with this if you have a niggling feeling that this person has a tendency to get swayed by other people's inputs or advice. So yeah, so that's what they wanted to tell you. I let other people influence my choices. And this person really needed to trust their own decision, all right, to follow their heart. That's exactly what I told you guys at the very start of the reading, okay? Now, let's get a message for you first, and then we'll pull up some songs before we end this reading. Any other message for group number 1? Okay. It says, acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, you must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. So this is a message for you, group number 1. This is Spirit's advice for you, all right? That acceptance is the key to inner peace. Don't try to control the situation, because again, there are some things that as much as we wanted to take control of, all right, we can't. So just be in the flow. Or again, learn how to accept things as they are, all right? Wow. All right. So let's now pull up some channeled songs for you guys. I might pull up more than one. Okay. So in terms of songs, earlier I got Utada Hikaru, and that is Final Distance. I also heard Hard to Say I'm Sorry by Chicago. And then I got Aqua, Turn Back Time. So you may want to look that up as well. But let's pull up some songs here. Ooh, well, we'll take all of that. Okay. All right. So the first song is this, Love of a Lifetime, Firehouse. So for some of you, you may want to Google that, check out the lyrics. It may actually give you additional information about what this person wanted to tell you, okay, or how they see you in the connection. So go ahead and look this up. I know it's an old song because I'm an 80s girl. I'm pretty old myself, but yeah, go ahead and look it up, all right? Love of a Lifetime, Firehouse, which makes sense because, again, they see themselves as, you know, somebody who can, you know, really grow old with you, all right? Or they see themselves growing old with you, rather, all right? And yeah, you're that one true special person for them, okay? So go ahead and look this up. Love of a Lifetime. Next song we have here, Can't Stay Away From You by Gloria Estefan. This is a very beautiful song, okay? So maybe this person tried their very best to detach their feelings from you, okay? But it's hard for them to stay away. But again, you may want to look it up at Google, all right? Google the lyrics, and I tell you, there's additional information there about what this person wanted to tell you, okay? So again, that's Gloria Estefan, Can't Stay Away From You. All right, next you have here, oh my gosh, Christina Perri, 1,000 Years. Makes sense because I'm actually picking up a strong spiritual connection here. If you can still remember, that's what I heard. That regardless whether this is a twin flame, a soulmate, but I'm picking up a soulmate for a lot of you as well. Yeah, this person is seeing you as somebody that they have a strong bond with, a deep soul connection. They felt as if that they've known you for a very long time. And that's because you have several lifetimes with each other. All right. And so, yeah, go ahead and look up this song. Okay. This one is very powerful. Go ahead and look up the song by Christina Perri. And it's actually 1,000 Years. Okay. Last song for you guys. Keith Martin. Okay. Keith Martin, Because of You. So those are the songs that might give you additional information of what they wanted to convey. What is it that they wanted to let you know right at this very moment? Okay. Wow. Group number one. I so freaking love this reading. I was blown away when I saw this. I can't express myself. Because again, for some reason, I'm really having a hard time. It's like I'm eating my own words or I'm struggling speaking and expressing myself. All right. So yeah, because this person is struggling and expressing themselves. But know that, again, group number one, whether you're seeing them, you're talking to them still or not, they have deep love for you. Okay. They're even seeing you as your, you know, like true love, okay? And they felt as if that they've known you for a very long time because it's a deep soul connection that they've loved you for 1,000 years and they wanted to love you even more, all right? Wow, I love this reading so much. Group number one, I hope you enjoyed this as well. And as always, I'll be seeing you again next week. Bye for now. Okay, group number two, you have chosen this mini tower, which is a Smoky Quartz. And let's go ahead and find out if you ever cross this person's mind. What are they thinking? We are also going to be pulling up some messages for you from this person, as well as channeled songs. So watch out for that, okay? So let's begin now. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective who chose group number two. Let's see here. Do you ever cross this person's mind? And what are they thinking? All right. Two of Wands. Four of Wands. Okay, Seven of Wands in reverse. Ace of Pentacles. Moon in reverse. Okay. Six of Swords. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, Page of Wands. All right, so let's actually start off with signs here, group number 2. I'm definitely seeing here a lot of fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You may have that in your chart, or it can be this person. I'm also getting here Pisces, if it's actually water, but it can also be Cancer for others of you. And yeah, what I'm getting here, group number 2, is that this person is definitely thinking about you, or you're definitely crossing their mind, okay? Especially during nighttime. Honestly, this person is saying that you're the last person who's actually in their mind before they drift off to sleep, okay? And even when they wake up in the morning, all right? That's what I'm getting here. And what I also got based on these cards is that if this is somebody that you are separated from, whatever it is that has happened between you both, they're definitely missing you. They're feeling very much emotional. Some of them are saying they're having a hard time letting go of this connection, and that this person is hoping that you would be open as well to give them another chance. Okay, I don't know. I got that for someone out there. Like, this person is hoping that you would actually be willing to work things out with them, or to give them another chance. Because I feel that some of you, you may have blocked this person already. All right. And this is part of what they're thinking. They're thinking, I hope that group number 2 would forgive me and would be more than willing to give me another chance to make things right. I keep on hearing that. They wanted to make things right with you. They're hoping that you are going to be lowering down your guards, is also what I'm getting here. They really wanted to be in union with you, okay? Especially guys who are separated. I'm getting a very strong twin flame-ish energy as well. So, yeah, especially with the Four of Wands, 11-11. And I'm drawn to this black and white wolf over here, all right? I feel as well that you and this person are connecting through dreams as well, okay? That's how they're actually also reaching out to you or connecting with you. Another message that's coming through, now this is quite interesting. I still get this energy that I picked up from group number 1, and it had something to do with travel, or maybe this person is living far away from you, okay? So this person, whenever you cross their mind, they're thinking of coming towards you, especially if you are actually in a long distance connection, all right? Or they're hoping that you guys are going to be together, you know, physically speaking, because this is making them feel emotional that you guys are actually separated by distance, okay? And so, yeah, that's part of what they're thinking about. Some of them, they're kind of like just thinking what it would be like to live under the same roof with you. I'm hearing that as well. Like, this person's thinking about that. What if, you know, one day we're going to get married? And this person also enjoys maybe traveling. Again, there's something about travel. So I feel this is also part of what they're thinking. They're excited about having this, you know, really beautiful journey with you, okay? They see you as somebody that they can also be in a long-term partnership, and even possibly marrying you, because Four of Wands is a marriage card as well, okay? For others of you, this person wanted to say that they can be themselves with you. When I saw the Seven of Wands card, that's also part of what they're thinking. And lastly, I'm getting here that this person's thinking of opening up, because you got the Moon in reverse. Maybe this person never expressed their feelings for you, okay? Maybe they're actually just looking for a perfect opportunity to let you know about what they truly feel. Now, if you're a guy watching this, because I'm hearing that right now, if you're a guy watching this, this person is thinking, when will you ever open up to them? Because they're just waiting for you, okay? And just in case you're ready to let this person know that, yes, I'm in love with you, they would also express to you about the feelings that they're hiding for a long time. Okay? Both of you feel a lot of deep love or romantic feelings for each other. All right? So those are the energies I'm getting or messages that's coming through based on these cards. All right? Let's try to pull it more. By the way, I keep on hearing the song, although we're still going to be pulling up some channeled songs later on, but it's quite interesting. I'm hearing 2 songs. Wow, that is so strong right now. Okay, one song is Baby, I Love Your Way. I forgot who sang that song, though, so hold on. Let me just get my other cell phone, you guys. Yeah, it's from the movie Reality Bites, and I love that film, and I think that was Ben Stiller, as well as, you may also want to check out that film. Yeah, Spirit is saying. For some of you, if it's not the song, you may want to check out the movie Reality Bites. Ethan Hawke, I believe, was there. Ben Stiller and Winona Ryder. There you go. So yeah, let me just look it up. Baby, I Love Your Way. So you may want to check out the lyrics of that song, and there's definitely some additional information of what this person wanted to tell you. There you go. It's Big Mountain. Okay. Baby, I Love Your Way. I really heard that. Another message or another song that just suddenly popped up and was so strong as well. It's by UB40 and Can't Help Falling in Love with You. Okay, or Can't Help Falling in Love. So I believe that was a cover by UB40. It's not the original singer, but you may want to check out UB40 instead. Can't Help Falling in Love. But what matters is the lyrics. Okay. So that's crazy. I already heard songs as early as now. Those are the 2 songs. Big Mountain, Baby, I Love Your Way, as well as UB40, Can't Help Falling in Love. All right? Wow, I love this. All right, we're just starting, and I'm hearing a lot of songs already. Okay, let's move on to the next set of cards. What else, Spirit? So do you ever cross this person's mind? Group number 2. Oh, yeah, look at that. Fertility. All right. They're seeing the potential in this connection. They see themselves, having a child with you. Okay. That's also what I'm getting with this fertility card. I'm also hearing that you're very nurturing and loving, group number 2. And that's what they also miss or love. Because I'm saying miss because for some of you guys, you're separated already from this person, okay? Some of you, I'm hearing that this was your ex-spouse, and maybe you have a child with this person, okay? So whenever you cross their mind, all right, yeah, they're missing the relationship when you guys were still together, all right? And yeah, they still see themselves, having this future with you, or this possibility of you guys, getting back together. Because I keep on hearing that somebody wanted you back, all right? Like they wanted you guys to sort things out or resolve any conflict and get back together, okay? I feel that this person with the accountability card is taking ownership for their mistakes, okay? This is also what they're kind of like thinking. And they're seeing you as a very, very responsible person. Now, if you have a child with this person, this is also them saying that they're proud of you. They respect you so much for taking the role of a mother and a father. Because I'm getting that. I don't know what this for, but Spirit is actually saying this was your ex-spouse, all right? And maybe you're a single mother now, all right? Or you're actually the one who's taking good care of your child or your children, okay? All right, what else? Going forward, okay? So yeah, with the going forward card, like what I said earlier, I feel that for some of you, this person is really seeing themselves moving towards a brighter future with the sun over here, all right? Most especially if you guys are still seeing or talking to each other, all right? They see the potential in this connection. And I feel as well that, again, this person is thinking about how they really needed to be open to become vulnerable. I'm hearing that because I'm drawn to the child or the baby. There's something about vulnerability And this is something that maybe they have tried to run away from. They don't want to be vulnerable or emotional. That's also what I'm getting. Do you ever cross this person's mind? Group number 2. I'm hearing the name Teresa. Okay, that's interesting. Waking the lion. All right. So again, there's something about leadership, responsibility, because you got accountability. Now you got this lion. And lions are very brave. It's all about bravery, confidence, or courage, passion, leadership as well. Do you ever cross this person's mind? Group number 2. Oh my gosh, you got love abounds. Wow. What the freak? They're seeing things clearly now, group number 2. I tell you that when I saw this image of the eye on this heart-shaped symbol, and then he got waking the lion, I tell you, group number 2, regardless of whatever scenario, this person is having a huge wake-up call or an awakening, and they're seeing things clearly now. And what they're actually realizing is that they love you so much. Or if this was your ex or a past person, they're seeing that they still are in love with you, all right? Or that this is true love. Maybe they failed to see that before, okay? So yeah, take it as it resonates, because I'm getting, yeah, for some of you guys, it was your ex. Others of you, this is somebody that you're still seeing or talking to. But regardless, this person's realizing that they are very much in love with you, okay? Or that their love for you has grown so much. This is also part of what they're thinking whenever you cross their mind, okay? It's kind of like you, I don't know, I'm hearing the word spark. You've sparked something inside of this person, really. Water sign. So this person may be a water sign as an additional clue for you guys. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, or you may have that in your chart as well. All right, what else? My gosh, I just stuttered. For group number 1, I also had a hard time talking for some freaking reason. And then when that card that popped up at the end or latter part of the reading and it says, I can't express myself, I was blown away. Now it's weird. I suddenly stuttered. So for some of you guys, I feel that this person is struggling as well in expressing themselves, all right? Because they have a lot of love for you, all right? But let's see. You make this person feel nervous, okay? That's also what I'm getting. All right, so do you ever cross this person's mind? Group number 2. Flying and falling. Oh my gosh. Yeah. For some of you guys, they're falling deeply in love with you, okay? Because that's really what I got. This is part of what they're thinking. So whenever you cross their mind, they're kind of like saying to themselves, oh my gosh, it looks like I'm already in love with group number 2, okay? For others of you, this person is thinking about risk or taking a giant leap of faith, all right? And I feel as well that for others of you, part of what they're thinking is that you have encouraged this person so much. You make this person feel so confident. That's why I'm drawn to the lion. All right. There's something about that for someone out there. You actually help this person to feel empowered. And this is also what they're missing, maybe. Okay. What else? Oh my gosh. You got the kindred partnership. So this is a very sacred connection. Group number 2. Like what I said, for some of you, it's a twin flame connection. But regardless of the labels, yeah, they really do love you. They see this connection as something that is special, all right? Something that they've never felt before with anyone else, because you have a deep soul connection here, all right? And again, there's something about travel, because I'm drawn to the image of the hot air balloon, all right? So either this person is wanting as well to see you in person, because I'm hearing union or seeing each other, okay? So for those who are resonating with, you guys are in a long distance relationship or connection, or this person is staying overseas, this is part of what they're thinking. They're wondering what would it be like if you guys are finally going to be seeing each other, spending some time together, and not just FaceTiming or talking online or whatsoever. Okay. All right. Let's see what else. Do you ever cross this person's mind? Group number 2. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Healer of the ages. So I'm hearing 2 messages here. What this person is actually thinking is that, number 1, if this was a past person or you're no longer in contact with them, they really do want to make things work out with you. They wanted to heal the connection. Okay? For others of you who are still seeing this person, they see this connection, and this is what they're thinking. They see this connection as something so sacred that it is a blessing from the divine. Okay? Because we have here this image of somewhat that is actually related to Jesus. Okay? So I'm getting that somebody who's watching this pile is very religious as well. Okay? Or they are also very religious. And I'm hearing the song, and this is actually part of what I've channeled on the songs that we're actually going to be pulling up for you. But you might as well just listen to it as early as now, or try to look up the lyrics at Google, because I tell you, there's definitely a message that this person wanted to let you know. And what I actually heard was, the song God Gave Me You. Okay. I think that was Brian White, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, God Gave Me You is actually what I heard. All right. So they see this connection as something so sacred, or you are a blessing from the universe. All right. You're a true blessing from the universe. This is what they're actually thinking. Oh my gosh. Wow. How beautiful is that, huh? Let's try to pull it more. Do you ever cross this person's mind? Group number 2. Oh my gosh. He got destiny. Yeah. I mean, this person, honestly, group number 2. Well, number 1, this is a fated connection. All right. It's written in the stars. All right. Or they see you as their destiny. That song, You Are My Destiny. Now, again, I need to kind of like pull up. Hold up, you guys. Although it's a really classic old song, but yeah. Because I'm drawn to that You Are My Destiny song when I saw that Wheel of Fortune card. What was that song? Although this one is so freaking old. Yeah. All right. Oh, by the way, you may also want to check out, this is actually a Korean soap or series. And it's a really beautiful, beautiful, Korean soap. You might want to check out My Love from the Star. Okay. So for some of you, if you're not resonating with the song with this Destiny card, you may actually want to watch that. It's a Korean soap, okay, or drama. And the title, it's actually My Love from the Star. Maybe you guys are actually from 2 different worlds, okay? Because I don't want to spoil it, but the guy there is actually from a different planet, okay? So I don't want to spoil everything. But I'm kind of like getting that energy that maybe you and this person are from 2 different worlds. But because of there's love in the connection, all right? It goes beyond that, all right? Age, everything, all right? So you might want to watch that, which is a Korean romantic soap. I love this. Honestly, I love this. It's My Love from the Star. And the song is also You Are My Destiny by Lyn, Lyn. So maybe that's it. Okay, so go ahead and check out that song. Because I'm thinking of another one. It's by Paul Anka. So for some of you, maybe you want to look up a really old song, You Are My Destiny by Paul Anka. But for some reason, I was drawn to this My Love from the Star Korean soap. And this is the soundtrack from that Korean soap, You Are My Destiny by Lyn. Okay, so you may actually just Google that. Check out the lyrics. If it's actually, for instance, this one is Korean, right? And obviously not everybody could understand Korean. Then you can just type in English lyrics or translation. all right? And I tell you, there's definitely a message coming from this person for you, all right? For some of you, go ahead and watch that romantic soap. It's really beautiful. I love it so much. And it's funny as well. All right, so let's actually pull up another card here. And by the way, I forgot to mention with this Destiny card, this is Taurus, by the way. So you might be dealing with a Taurus, or you are a Taurus. If it's a person from your past, they really wanted to reunite with you. And I'm also hearing this person feels as if that, yeah, this is a blessing from God or a blessing from the universe, all right? That the universe has brought you and them together, all right? And that you're destined to be together. That's also part of what they're thinking. All right, what else? Oh my gosh, there's a lot of amazing information here. All right, you got the Authority card, Aries. So for some of you, you might be dealing with an Aries, or they are an Aries, or you are an Aries. Okay, you got the Void card. All right. Next, you got adversity. All right, so there's definitely some blockages in this connection or obstacles. For some of you, the obstacles in this connection is distance, okay? Or for others of you, they're kind of like, yeah, wanting to make things work out with you. They're just not sure whether you feel the same way or if you're actually okay with that, all right? But I tell you, group number 2, this person really wanted to have another chance. And that's the energy as well that I'm getting from the Wheel of Fortune card. They don't want it to be over with you. They're never over with you is also what I'm hearing. I don't know if there's a song about never, getting over you. But yeah, they really wanted to make things work out with you and to resolve any conflict or challenges in this connection. That's also what they're thinking. This person's definitely feeling sad without you if this is a person that you're separated from. And yeah, I feel that part of what they're thinking is that they wanted to man up. This is the Divine Masculine energy or the Emperor card. So maybe this is part of what they failed to do, all right? When you were still together, they failed to be in their Divine Masculine energy by taking action, all right? Or taking ownership is also what I got. Now, I'm actually going to come back to the scenario that I actually heard earlier from Spirit. Because somebody who's watching this file, and I'm picking up it's a guy watching, and this was your ex-spouse, all right? So your ex-spouse is saying that, yeah, they see you as the man of their dreams, or that they are realizing that now, all right? Because ever since you guys got separated, they're feeling all alone by themselves, all right? Life is not the same without you. And that's what I'm hearing. Like, this person is saying, wow, you are different. You're actually the man that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. And it's a woman, okay? So I don't know what this for, but this person wanted to tell you that, okay? And that you'll be forever, of course. You have a bond, okay? Especially, again, if you're resonating with, you share a child together, all right? You would always be the father of this person's child or kid, okay? But yeah, they miss you a whole lot. That's what I'm getting based on these 3 cards. Wow, very interesting. I'm getting a lot of scenarios for group number 2. I noticed that. So only take what resonates. Let's pull it more. Do you ever cross this person's mind, group number 2? Yeah, there's something about support. Now that is quite interesting. You got the leg up card, and there's a mother and a baby bear. Okay, quite interesting. There's something about being a parent. Oh my gosh. And then you got regeneration. I can't make this up, you guys. So again, somebody needed to hear this message. So for those who are resonating with, you had a child with this person, okay? Yes, they're definitely thinking about you. In fact, they wanted to renew the connection with this regeneration card. They're hoping that it's not completely over. They're hoping that you guys can actually start all over again for the sake of the children as well. Or they miss, having you around, having this one big happy family. All right? You may have one child with them for others of you, okay? But yeah, for others of you, what I'm actually hearing is that if you're not resonating with, you have a child with this person, they see themselves having children with you, okay? And they're hoping that, again, they wanted to reignite the flames. They wanted for you guys to renew the relationship or to start from scratch, okay? That is interesting because that's exactly what I picked up at the very start of the reading. Like somebody really wanted you back into their life, okay? But again, it's entirely up to you, okay? All right, so let's pull up another card. What else, Spirit? Ooh, okay, you got two. Healing heart, healing heartbreak, toxicity or addiction, abusive relationship. So maybe this is actually the case for some of you, why you and this person are separated. Okay, they want to mend your broken heart. They know they did some things, especially if there's a lot of toxicity in this connection, or somebody's actually a bit abusive, but they're hoping that you're going to give them another chance. They wanted to mend it, okay? So yeah. Another one is cut down, cutting out, separation, stop the pattern, and silent treatment. So this is actually describing again, for those who are resonating with, you're no longer in contact with this person. There's this awkward silence between you both. And they really wanted to talk to you. They're wanting to end this, this period of separation. Because they wanted to heal the connection, all right? For others of you, the reason why you got the separation, because I still picked up that, for others of you, it's not necessarily that something happened between you both and you guys had a falling out or the connection fell apart, but I'm more of like getting that there's distance. And this is part of the adversity. And we're talking about geographical distance, or this person is actually far away from you, okay? And it makes them feel sad as well because they wanted to be with you. Group number 2. All right, let's try to pull up more. Do you ever cross this person's mind? Let's see here. Yeah, there's a lot of drama though, okay? So maybe this person, if they're a woman and you're a guy, because I'm getting that for someone out there. All right, I don't know what this is for, but if you're a guy watching this was your ex, okay? And maybe you're wondering if your ex still remembers you or if you ever crossed their mind. Yes, definitely. And they have a lot of regrets, okay? And part of their regret was that they were acting like a drama queen, okay? That's what I'm getting. Or somebody's acting this way, all right? That's what they're thinking. If this is not them, it can be switched, by the way, all right? And they're hungry for you as well. They're definitely hungry for you. Somebody's also concerned over someone's health. Somebody kept on smoking. Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing that right now because I'm drawn to this, to this smoke over here, which is quite interesting because the option for today's reading is Smoky Quartz. And it's actually a great crystal for smokers. Okay. So, yeah. And I heard that somebody's kind of like concerned over someone's health. This is also what they're thinking about. Okay. Like, if this is you and you are actually a smoker, a chain smoker or what, this person is really concerned over your health. Okay, that's what I got when I saw this. All right, let's try to pull it more. And then you got the avoidance. All right. So what they're actually thinking of, well, I'm hearing that this is actually you. All right. So whenever you cross their mind, they feel as if that you have already kind of like tried to put up some walls, that you're no longer interested in them, or that you've been avoiding them, okay? But I also heard that for a few of you, if this was them who's avoiding you, they're guilty about that, okay? They're trying to avoid any drama, all right? This is also what they're thinking of, that even though they miss you a lot, but it's like this person is saying, I'm not ready to talk right now. Like, I really don't have the energy for it. I don't want any chaos or any drama going around. So I don't know who's that for, but that's also part of the message that's coming through. Okay, let's pull up another card. Very interesting, you guys. Do you ever cross this person's mind? Lasting love. This is your true love. So this is what they're thinking of. They see you as the person, like what I said, that they wanted to spend the rest of their life with, okay? Or they wanted to make this last, all right? They don't want this to end, is what I'm hearing, because they're seeing you as their true love, group number 2, okay? Let's get another card here. Very interesting read for group 2. I love that the energy is still different, except that I still kind of like picked up something around long distance connection, which came out for group number 1. So if you're drawn to group number 1, you may actually want to check that out as well. Maybe you will get some additional information plus some channeled songs that you may want to check out as well. All right, what else? Do you ever cross this person's mind? Yeah. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I got the tested card. So there's a lot of, obstacles. There's actually a lot of problems within this connection. All right. The both of you are being tested. How committed you guys are is actually what I'm hearing from Spirit. And I feel both of you are triggered as well. But I'm also hearing that, they wanted to find a solution. Okay. That's more of like what I'm also hearing for others of you with this test. They really wanted to find a solution how to make things work out with you. Because obviously there's a lot of challenges within this connection. It's pretty much complicated for a lot of you. Okay. So yeah, let's actually get a message for you. Start off with this deck. Let's pull up some messages for you from this person. Any message for group number 2 coming from their person. I also heard the song by Leona Lewis. Okay, Leona Lewis. Now that's quite interesting. I might as well write it down because I would suddenly channel, Yeah, I feel like writing it down. Hold up, you guys. Let me just get my marker. But yeah, I really heard that very strongly for you guys. So I heard Bleeding Love by Leona Lewis. Let me just write it down. Let's do it real time, okay? So you might want to check out the lyrics of this song. Bleeding Love by Leona Lewis. It might give you some additional information about what this person wanted to tell you or about the situation, okay? And know that they're really hurt because you got the healing heart. They're bleeding. They're crushed about the separation. Okay, so this person wanted to tell you that these feelings that they have are eating them alive, okay? That's one. Let's get another message coming from this person. Any other message from this person for group number 2? Okay. For others of you, they wanted to thank you for the spiritual lesson. They're very grateful about that. Okay. Let's get another card. Quite interesting. I didn't pull this up for group number 1. Yeah, sometimes it happens like that. But let's pull this up. Any other message for group number 2 from their person? Okie dokie. And you have surprise. So it says here, I am planning to surprise you soon with a gift from the heart. Get ready to receive something special soon that expresses how I feel about you. Oh my gosh. The gift could come in any form in the physical or spiritual realms, and it will bring us closer. The romantic gesture, 3D communication, or telepathic communication is on its way to you. Oh my gosh. Because like what I said, group number 2, for some of you, this is a really strong connection. It's a sacred, it's a spiritual connection, okay? And I'm picking up twin flame. So this person, if you're resonating with that, they wanted to tell you that they have a big surprise for you, okay? Either they would be expressing how they feel about you, even in the 5D or in the spiritual realm, all right? Which will help to bridge the gap. That's also what I'm hearing, to bring you both closer as well. You have a telepathic connection with this person, okay? So yeah, or you connect through dreams as well. So they have a huge surprise for you, group number 2, okay? All right, let's now pull up this deck, because I need to pull up a lot since this is a collective reading. Any other message for group number 2 coming from this person? Okay, got the 4 of Cups in reverse. But let me read the message. It says, I'm not ready for a relationship. I got used to my routine, and it's easier to continue with my current lifestyle. I feel that this was the case before, especially for those who are resonating with this was your past person, in which this person wasn't ready for a relationship, or they failed to recognize that you are a blessing from the universe. It's a good thing, actually, that it came out in reverse, right? So, which means that this person is thinking or reconsidering, or they're thinking of making an offer to you, okay? Because they've realized so many things about this connection now, and they're grateful for it, for the lessons. But again, at the end of the day, group number 2, it's entirely up to you if you're okay with that, all right? It's your call. It's your own decision, all right? So let's get this confession card. Anything else, Spirit? Message for group number 2 coming from this person. Okay, let's take a look at this. It says, I self-sabotage our connection. Bingo. See, I told you. This is exactly what I was talking about earlier. This person has a lot of deep regrets. They know that they cause a lot of chaos. All right. Maybe, yeah, there's a lot of toxicity in this connection as well. So yeah, this person wanted to tell you that, or they admit they're taking accountability. No wonder you got the accountability card. And I said that earlier, right? That this person's realizing their mistakes. They know they messed things up, or they screwed things up. And so this is a validation from Spirit. Your person wanting to tell you that they've self-sabotaged this beautiful connection. It's like, how could they destroy something so freaking beautiful? All right, this is part of their regret. Wow. Okay. So let's get a message for you using the Lover's Oracle deck, and then we'll pull up some channeled messages. But again, I already heard a lot of songs for you guys earlier. So make sure that you try to look that up. Again, You Are My Destiny, but I picked up this Korean soap or romantic soap. Go ahead and watch that. It's really beautiful, I tell you that, especially for those who are resonating with, yeah, you are from different worlds, all right? There's a lot of difference between you both, but because of the love that you share for each other, it brings you closer, all right? Despite of the age, despite of the differences, okay? So for those who are resonating with that, go ahead and watch that. And yeah, the songs that I also mentioned earlier, on top of Bleeding Love, right, by Leona Lewis. But let's actually pull up a message for you guys first. Okay, you got 2 messages. Very beautiful artwork. Look at that. They're holding each other. I'm getting tantric sex. I have to be very careful because, again, when you mention something that is quite sexual, all right, YouTube would definitely restrict you or something. So, but yeah, I feel that this person is also sending you tantric distance is what I'm hearing. Yeah, distance, kind of like energy healing, distance energy healing. But this time, I'm picking up tantric. So this person may be sending you this distant tantric sexual energy. So maybe some of you guys are feeling it, and you're like, what the freak? What's going on? Why is it that I'm feeling hot and heavy, and then I'm thinking about them? Or it's like you wanted to pleasure yourself or something. Yeah, somebody needed to hear that, because that's what I heard when I saw this. All right, so maybe this is what you guys are doing, or this is your actual partner for others of you. Because again, you got a surprise card, and they're really showing me here that this is a very sacred connection. But let's read the message for you guys. And it says here, beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Exactly. All right. And for instance, If you try to tell this person that they look ugly, how can you identify someone who's so ugly? That only means that you have that within you, right? It's a reflection of who you are. The fact that you can identify ugliness. And same thing goes when you actually find a lot of beauty in a particular person. That's because you're also seeing that within yourself. All right. So another message for you guys. Wow, you give this person butterfly in the stomach. Okay. And I'm drawn to this image over here where the person's third eye chakra is opening up. So there's something about perspective, and we've seen that with what was that card earlier? With Awakening the Lion, all right? You've shifted this person's perspective. That's what I'm actually getting. And if this is somebody that you're still seeing or talking to, and it's a fresh new connection, you give this person a lot of butterfly in their stomach. And so here's the message for you. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer, so do what feels right. Okay? This is a message for the viewer. Your guides or angels are saying you already know the answer, so do what feels right for you. Okay? So, before we end this reading, let me actually pull up some channeled songs. Again, we've had a lot of channeled songs earlier, something that is not even included here. So, go ahead and check out those. But let's actually pull up at least 4 from this deck that I actually did or made. All right, so let's see here. What is this? Invisible War by Julia Fordham. Okay. You may want to check out the lyrics of this song. Again, the song is Invisible War. Very beautiful song, by the way, by Julia Fordham. Okay. Next is This Love by Whitesnake. I know that the songs that I actually channeled are pretty old because I'm an 80s girl, so bear with me. But yeah, for some of you, you might actually want to check out Whitesnake, Is This Love? The lyrics would tell you something for sure, all right? Would definitely, give some additional information as to what they wanted to tell you right now, or their feelings for you, or something about the connection, okay? Let's actually get 2 more. Can you give me 2 more, Spirit? Okay. And we got 2. That's great. So it says here, Insensitive by Jan Arden. So this person is probably also guilty for being insensitive, okay? And now they're realizing it, okay? So go ahead and check out Jan Arden, Insensitive. And then last song would be Strong Enough by Sheryl Crow. All right, now this is quite interesting. I wanted to put my focus on this song by Sheryl Crow. I feel that there's somebody who's watching this file is a guy, all right? That's what I noticed. And if you're a guy watching this, or the divine masculine, if you actually consider yourself as the divine masculine in the connection, because it's not necessarily gender specific, but whether you're a guy or you're embracing the divine masculine energy, this woman, okay, or your divine feminine wanted for you to listen to this song, okay? So this person is wanting for you to step up. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. She wanted you to step up as a divine masculine, okay? Because she's already in her divine feminine energy. Because that's the lyrics of the song is saying, are you strong enough to be my man, okay? Even though this person is really strong, or this lady is very strong, they wanted you to step up. And they wanted to test you. Maybe that's why I got the tested card. Like, there is a challenge for you. Like, are you strong enough to be her man? Okay? So, that's kind of like a divine feminine talking to a divine masculine. Somebody needed to hear that. And it's actually for a guy who's watching this, or you are the divine masculine in this connection. Okay? But yeah, for others of you, you may actually want to check out the lyrics of these songs that we're seeing right now. And I certainly hope that it gave you some insight or some clarity about what this person is also thinking of whenever you cross their mind. Okay? That's about it. Group number 2, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you again next week. Bye for now. Love and light. Well, hello, group number 3. You have chosen Smoky, Citrine, Freeform. And yes, we'll find out if you ever cross this person's mind and what is it that they're thinking every time you cross their mind. We are also going to be pulling up some messages from this person. Plus, watch out for the channeled songs as an additional bonus for you guys. All right. So let's begin with your reading. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective we chose. Group number 3, please. Thank you, Spirit, archangels, and angels. Okay. Oh my gosh. You got 5 of Cups. Yes, they're thinking about you with the Hermit card. Oh my gosh. All right. So yeah, you are in this person's mind heavily. You got the Temperance card as well. Nine of Wands. Wow, this person, as early as now, this person is really stumped why they can't actually forget about you. Okay? Maybe for some of you, you've been separated from each other for a long time already, but know that you still cross in their mind. And whenever you cross their mind, you're like really amazed why it's so hard for them to get you out of their head, or why is it that they're having a hard time moving on from you. Okay, somebody needed to hear that, especially if you've been separated for years, because that's the vibe I'm getting. Yeah, somebody walked away from this connection with the 8 of Cups, whether this was you or even if it was actually them. And you got the King of Swords. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you have the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. So in terms of signs, by the way, I'm actually getting here, yeah, we have Swords energies, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It can be your sign, or it can be this person. And then we also have fire, especially Sagittarius. And if it's actually Earth, I'm also seeing here Virgo. Again, it can be your sign or this person's sign somewhere in their chart. We also have water signs over here, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. All right. So, do you ever cross this person's mind? Group number 3? Absolutely. So on top of the message that I just heard from Spirit, and it's actually for those who are resonating more with, yeah, you've been separated for years already. It's been a long time. This person's wondering, why is it that whenever you cross their mind, they still feel pretty much bothered or affected, or it makes them sad with the 5 of Cups, all right? Like this person is feeling really triggered, or there's a lot of emotions coming up in the surface, and most of them are really, really feelings of loneliness and sadness. You got 2 loneliness cards over here, which is the Hermit card as well as the 5 of Cups, okay? So whenever you cross their mind, it makes them feel so sad, all right? Because I really do feel that this person is still very much in love with you, or that you still hold a special place in their heart, okay? And it's like this person has a lot of regrets, because 5 of Cups is also talking about dwelling in the past, or they may have some frustrations about how things actually turned up in this connection between you both. And yeah, I'm getting that, yeah, they really wanted to heal the connection still for others of you. That's what I'm getting. And I'm picking up as well that for others of you, this person is kind of like feeling that you're kind of like not interested in them anymore. That's also what I heard, okay? So whenever you cross their mind, they're kind of like thinking that maybe you don't feel the same way. Some of you may have blocked this person already. Some of them, they are in deep regret because of what they said. That's what, comes up in their mind. Whenever you cross their mind, they're thinking about how either they're mean towards you, how they actually behave towards you. They may have said some things that you actually, didn't deserve to hear, all right? That's what I'm really picking up. Somebody also ghosted the other person. That's another scenario that's coming through. Like somebody left without telling them why, okay? I also got that. And this is part of their guilt as well. Some of them, they're actually wondering if you're actually in a relationship already. So maybe they don't have any single clue or idea of how you are doing. Maybe because you've blocked this person completely, they don't have your new number anymore, or they can't search you on any social media. That's actually what I'm getting. So whenever you cross this person's mind, because somebody's saying, are you okay? Are you really okay? How are you doing? Somebody's saying that right now. I wonder how you are. Are you happy with where you are right now? That's what I'm hearing. Wow, that was so freaking strong. I'm hearing the name Daniel, so I don't know if this is actually the person or it's actually the viewer, but I heard that right now. And Timothy, I heard that. That's crazy. There's a lot of names that I'm hearing right now. Okay. I'm also hearing this message. This person is saying, are you happy without me? Okay. So whenever you cross your mind, they're wondering if you are happy without them. Are you happy where you are right now? Are you really okay? My gosh, that was so freaking strong. Wow. For others of you, this person is wanting to reconcile any differences. You might be kind of like totally, opposite from each other. All right. That's what I'm getting. And again, somebody may have said some things, okay, that really did hurt the other person, which pushed the other person to walk away. I'm even hearing somebody may have projected towards the other person that, I'm sorry, you're just a friend to me, or because of this person's not ready to be in a relationship. They enjoy being single with this 9 of Pentacles, all right? Yeah, they may have said some lies, is what I'm hearing. And they wish they could actually take it back. Like, I'm so sorry I said that I don't love you, or that I don't feel the same way. But it's just basically them trying to protect themselves, or that they're actually not ready to be in a relationship during those times. Wow, there's so many messages for group number 3. I can't believe this. Wow. But yeah, that's what I'm picking up based on these cards. And only take what applies, all right? Let's just pull up another set. Okay. What else, Spirit? Do you ever cross this person's mind? Ooh, cards are flying out. Yeah, reclaiming authenticity. Now, that is crazy. I was just talking about lies. So I'm actually getting here that this is part of what they're thinking of. Some, regrets from the past, or, their guilt is coming up in the surface every time you cross their mind, how they weren't able to express who they truly were, or who they truly are to you, or what they truly feel. Because this person has a habit of wearing a mask, okay? So they really wanted, to be more open and honest if there's going to be a chance for you guys to get back together. So I'm really picking up a past person for others of you, okay? Do you ever cross this person's mind? Let's see here. Abandonment. Okay, yeah, exactly. Because I heard ghosting. Okay, so whether this person actually abandoned you or they left you without explaining why, because that's what I'm hearing, okay? Or they feel really sad with a sorrow card. They feel so sad without you around, or they feel abandoned by you. Again, you can switch it, all right? But I really heard earlier that maybe this person may have ghosted you. They may have said some things like they don't like you, or they don't feel the same way about you, or that they're over you, all right? So yeah, they said those things, but they were all lies, is what I'm hearing from Spirit, okay? So now they're feeling lonely without you. Because I'm hearing that this person is asking, are you happy without me? Because as for me, I'm not happy. Obviously with a sorrow card, all right? Whoa, very emotional pile. I noticed this. Okay, what else? Do you ever cross this person's mind? You got the protection card. Again, this is what I was just talking about earlier. I feel that whatever it is that they may have projected towards you, or whatever it is that they may have said towards you, number one, they do regret that, okay, because I'm drawn to the King of Swords in reverse. They're not being very mature and responsible for their actions during those times. And it's their way to protect themselves is what I'm getting, okay? Do you ever cross this person's mind, group number 3? Ooh, hold up. Oh my gosh, yeah, tender embrace. They miss your touch, group number 3, all right? They really wanted to be with you again. So every time you cross their mind, they miss the intimate moments that you have shared with each other, okay? And again, with the elephant, there's something about memories, okay? So this person wanted to tell you as well that they would never ever forget you, or they're still stumped. That even though it has been a long time already that you guys were separate from each other, because I got that message for someone out there, they're really stumped and really amazed that, yeah, it's like it was just yesterday is what I'm hearing. And all of those memories were still fresh in their mind, okay? I'm also hearing very strongly that this is an old soul, all right? Or both of you are old souls, okay? You felt so familiar with each other. If you're still seeing this person really misses being around you. All right, so whenever you cross their mind, they are replaying the last time you guys actually saw each other or you guys were intimate. I'm really hearing that. Okay. Okay. Anyway, let's actually pull up another card over here. Do you ever cross this person's mind? Oh gosh. Okay. So yeah. You got the Moon card as well as the Blossom card. Might be dealing with a Scorpio, or you have Scorpio in your chart, or Pisces as well. Okay. So yeah, what I'm actually getting here is that this person had a huge wake-up call, all right? Or they realize that they're still in love with you. That's one. Or that they just realized that no matter how long you guys were separated from each other, the feelings are still there, or that they can't forget about you. Maybe this person may have tried to, but yeah, again, your energy, it's still fresh, or everything that has happened between you both is still very much fresh in their mind. If you're still seeing this person, they are actually excited. So whenever you cross their mind, they get really emotional, but I'm not picking up like it's a really, sad emotion, but they get excited, all right? They're actually kind of like really jumpy because the moon is hidden, right? So that's what I'm hearing right now from Spirit. They're kind of like excited of where this is actually going, most especially if you are currently dating this person or talking to this person. It's like they are thinking of, growing this connection more with you. Because I'm drawn to this Blossom card, all right? This is actually a very sacred connection again, because this is the Moon card. And even though this is not the Sun card, I'm getting a Sun energy here, all right? So either you are also soulmates, they feel very much connected to you, okay? I'm really hearing again, I think I got this for another group. Somebody has been doing astral travel. Yeah. I really need to mention this. So whether it's the viewer or the both of you, you're actually meeting in the astral plane. And I'll be very, very straightforward here. I'm actually picking up astral sex. Okay, I really got that for one of the groups earlier. So if you're resonating with that, they love it. So they're kind of like replaying the time when you guys were intimate. And it can be not necessarily like physical, but you're meeting in the astral plane. And I got that. I really heard astral sex. Okay. Wow. And they love it. All right. They really miss your touch. They could still feel it, So whenever you cross their mind, they're thinking about the time when you guys were intimate with each other. especially during nighttime. Okay, you guys are really meeting. What the freak? I really got that. For some of you, what I actually heard based on these cards is that this person is realizing something. And what they've realized is that they acted in a certain way, in a not so good way, actually, towards you. And that's because they're hurt. All right. They are realizing that, okay, that they have projected their fears towards you. They may have pushed you away. All right. There's something about that. Maybe you're also dealing with a person who doesn't want to acknowledge their feelings, because Moon is also talking about feelings. And this is also what they're kind of like thinking about. All right. Because they're guilty. They know. With the Five of Cups earlier, they're guilty for their actions. Okay, let's try to pull it more. Do you ever cross this person's mind, group number 3? Mercury retrograde. Okay, so maybe there's lack of communication here. Okay, especially if you guys are separated, because this is also talking about communication issues. All right, so whether there's lack of communication between you both, or there's a gap now, they wanted to reach out to you, but they feel as if that it's impossible. Maybe you've changed your number, you've blocked this person, things like that, okay? Or for others of you, if you're still seeing this person, maybe this is what needs to be enhanced. That's also what I'm hearing from Spirit. Maybe you are talking to each other, but you're not yet in this level of there's constant communication, you know, that the connection, or rather the communication between you both is really, really, yeah, going deep or something. Okay, I'm getting that, especially for those who are resonating with you're still talking to them, but maybe you're not yet on that stage where you are really getting to know more about each other, that the both of you are asking each other, like, how are you doing? All right, what's your favorite food? You know, things like that. I feel that for some of you, maybe it's just a small talk. So I feel that this person, whenever they actually think about you or you cross their mind, they're actually hoping for that. They're hoping that you guys could actually talk more, or that the communication between you both would actually deepen. Okay, other than highs and lows. All right, that's what I'm getting. Or it's something really, really just casual, maybe, or small talk. I keep on hearing small talk. So they wanted something more. That's why I got the Blossom card over here. So I need to take what applies, because I'm hearing a lot of messages, I noticed, for group number 3. Okay, let's try to pull it more. Do you ever cross this person's mind, and what is it that they're thinking of? Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, my gosh. So you got the Manifest card. So if you guys are actually separated from each other, know that this person is still manifesting you back into their life. All right. I'm also getting here that, again, this person is wanting to make their intentions clear with you, because right now it's hidden with the Moon card. This is also what they're thinking about. They have a lot of things to say to you, but they're struggling in expressing it or communicating it, all right? And maybe this has made you feel confused, because Moon card is also talking about confusion, all right? Somebody is feeling confused. Like, what is it that you want? Somebody's asking that, all right? So again, whether this is the person, all right, or this is actually you, somebody's wondering, what is it that you want to happen, okay? Something around intentions. And then you got growth. So again, I really feel that this person wanted to grow the connection with you, just like what I said when I saw the Mercury retrograde, because obviously group number 3, there's lack of communication, or even if you are communicating with this person, it lacks depth, or they wanted to kind of like deepen the communication with each other, all right? That's why I got growth, all right? And that's exactly what I saw with this Blossom card, all right? And then with the growth card as well, I feel that this person, they might be a late bloomer, right? Or this person, you know, suddenly realized that, yeah, you're a lot more mature and wiser than them, okay? And they know they were acting immature or selfish or childish even. That's really what I'm picking up. This is also what they wanted to tell you, or part of what they're thinking, that they were acting like a kid back then, or they were acting very immaturely. I feel that you have helped this person to grow. Some of you guys, you are, yeah, like great leaders, okay, or teachers. And it's like you've taught this person a lot. in life, okay? You are very inspiring to this person. They love your wisdom. That's also what I'm getting. And so that's why they really wanted to communicate with you, or they missed the talk and the conversation, okay? So let's pull it more. Very interesting. There's a lot of chock full of information for group number 3. I noticed that. Okay, what else, Spirit? Do you ever cross this person's mind? Yeah, you got fear. So this person is kind of like scared right now, whether they're actually scared to express what they truly feel, or they're scared of, that maybe they've completely lost you, or for some of you guys, they're actually afraid that, again, you don't feel the same way anymore as well about them. That's what I'm getting. Or they're afraid to reach out if they're willing to do that. So let's see. Do you ever cross this person's mind? Somebody's scared of losing you, okay? That's really what I'm hearing. Wow. Yeah, throat chakra in reverse. My gosh. Talk about, communication and all that. So, bingo. This person is having a hard time communicating what they truly feel, or there's lack of communication, just like what I said, because throat chakra, it's all about communication or expressing yourself or speaking your truth, okay? So, now it's making sense. Based on these 2 cards now, what this person is thinking of is that there's so many things that they wanted to tell you, but they're afraid. They don't know how to express it, okay? They don't know how to communicate themselves to you, all right? Wow, group number 3. Okay, what else? They get tongue-tied, Like, I don't know what to say, but I have so much to say, honestly, for group number 3. There's so many emotions inside of me, but I don't know how to express it. I don't know how to communicate it. Wow. Oh my gosh. Somebody's afraid of rejection. All right. So again, if this is a past person, they're afraid that maybe you're not really going to be open to accept their offer. All right. Or that you are not into them anymore. If this is somebody that you're still seeing, you're dating, your friends, or what, your colleagues, what Spirit is saying is that this person really has a lot of emotions for you. They really do have a lot. And I mean, I don't think this is just a simple crush, but they really do have a lot of feelings for you, but they're scared of speaking their truth because they're afraid that maybe, all right, you are actually not going to be feeling the same way, or you're going to be turning them down. So this person is afraid of rejection for sure. They may have been rejected in the past as well. And then with this material harvest, I'm not going to read this as material harvest, but part of what they're actually thinking whenever you cross their mind, they're wondering if you're still single. Okay, I really got that again. So they're really wondering if you're still single. Are you already with someone? Okay, wow. Because maybe, you're not paying attention to them anymore, and they could feel that, like energetically, you're actually kind of like not feeling each other, or they can actually still feel you maybe. Or maybe you're the one who blocked them, and that's why you're not feeling their energy anymore. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. So they're wondering if you are already in a relationship. Okay, so let's actually pull up more. Gosh, there's a lot of messages for group number 3. I'm even hearing country. Somebody's actually from United Kingdom, as well as I heard Canada and Thailand, all right, as well as India, okay? I also heard China for others of you. So I don't know, is this for? Okay, what else? Do you ever cross their mind? Oh yeah, oh my gosh. This person has a lot of hidden feelings for you, okay? I tell you that, group number 3, regardless whether you're still seeing them or talking to them or not, they have a lot to say. They have a lot of deep feelings and emotions for you. But again, the problem is this person wanted to say that they don't know how to express these feelings, okay? So it's hidden. And even if this was your ex or a past person, they know that deep down, all right, they still carry all of these emotions for you. And they're probably kind of like pretending as if that they're over you, but the truth is they're not, okay? Because the fact that they're still deeply affected by it whenever you cross their mind. Because remember, the only time that you would realize that you have already moved on from someone is that even if this person crosses your mind, you don't feel hurt anymore, all right? Or you don't really get triggered as much as before, right? So that's what I'm getting here. Do you ever cross this person's mind? Group number 3. Ooh. Yeah, I got judgment, okay? So maybe they may have judged you, or they may have said some things, just like what I said at the very start, all right? They may have said some things, not realizing that it did hurt you a lot, all right? It's too late for them to take back their words, or that they may have actually seen you differently, but maybe the way they see you now or view you now is actually different than before. Yeah, go the distance. So this person honestly really wanted to take action. This is part of what they're thinking of whenever you cross their mind. Or what I'm also hearing is that maybe you are at a distance from this person, okay? And maybe they're kind of like feeling pessimistic at times. Will this ever work? All right, that's what I'm getting. This is part of the challenge, especially if you guys are at a distance from each other. I got that for all 3 groups, okay? Like there's long distance thing going on, long distance relationship or connection. Maybe that's why I heard countries. So to see this go the distance card, that's quite interesting. It can also be, you know, a Middle Eastern country, because I'm drawn to the sand and all that. So yeah, for some of you, on top of what I heard earlier, I heard China, honestly, as well as Thailand, India, and I heard United Kingdom as well. So it could also be Dubai, let's just say, or Saudi Arabia, or what, right? So yeah, I got that very strongly for someone. But anyway, let's try to pull up more cards for you. Let's start off with this one. And I'm getting nasally for group number 3 again. Crazy. All right. So let's see here. Do you ever cross this person's mind? Okay, let's see. Clock, needing time, cycles and takes time to heal and progressing. So there's that element of time. What did I tell you at the very start? Because that's the message I got from Spirit. Like this person was pretty much surprised that despite of you guys are separated for a long time. Do you still remember that, group number 3? All right. That's the message that I actually got for someone out there. Like this person is really amazed by it. Like, oh my gosh, even though we're separated like 9 years already, or we haven't been seeing and talking to each other, it's like it's still very much fresh in their mind. Okay. Every detail of that day, maybe when you guys actually, yeah, talk to each other, or the last time you guys talked to each other or saw each other. And I'm also getting here that maybe this person really wanted to take action towards you, but they wanted to take things slow. So this is also part of what they're thinking of whenever you cross their mind. They have this intention of coming towards you, especially if you're still seeing them, but they feel as if that they needed enough time. All right. Especially if this is a guy. And if you're the guy in the connection, or you're the divine masculine, this person wanted to say that they're waiting for you to make a move, okay? They know that you like them. I'm hearing that for someone out there. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. So if you're the guy watching this, and this is also the woman that you like, they are saying that they know your secret. They know that you have deep feelings for them already. And she wanted to say the feelings are mutual. I'm just waiting for you to make a move towards me, okay? But maybe you're the one who's afraid of rejection. Okay. And then maybe for some of you, you wanted to take her time. You wanted to take things slow. And they respect that. But this person wanted to let you know that they're just waiting for you to make a move. Okay. So somebody and a guy who's watching this needed to hear that. Alrighty. So let's move on to the next set of cards. What else, Spirit? Hold up. I need to fix my cards. There you go. Do you ever cross this person's mind? Journal, okay. Keeping notes. So maybe this person is thinking of writing something to you, or they wanted to, again, talk to you. But I feel like this person is, again, it's like I could see somebody's trying to write something or texting something, and then all of a sudden, oh my gosh, maybe I'll do that later, or maybe I should forget it, all right? That's also what I'm getting here. But yeah, they really wanted to express something to you, group number 3. They really wanted to either send you a message, okay, or express something to you. With a diary keyword, again, there's something about memories. 2 things. Either they are also thinking of creating new memories with you, or they are, yeah, again, somebody could not forget the past, you know. On top of that, they still, you know, remember the great memories that you both shared. All right, let's actually get this deck. The Yin and Yang Oracle deck. Right, hold up. Okay, got 2 cards from that deck. Let's take a peek. So it says here, detachment or cold, and then self-worth. Okay. So what I'm actually getting here with this detachment or cold, this is actually them, okay? This is part of their regret. Maybe this person pushed you away, or they acted cold towards you, or they're emotionally unavailable, all right? And again, I feel that there were a lot of things that were triggered in this connection. For them, it's their heart space for sure, or the inability to express their true feelings because they're not coming from an authentic space. Because remember, you got reclaiming authenticity earlier. And then for others of you, this is actually you. It's around self-worth or value. Maybe this was actually triggered, okay? And that's because of how they made you feel. Maybe they made you feel less. Maybe they made you feel as if that you're not important. And this person wanted to say, honestly, this is what I'm hearing. I didn't mean it that way. I'm so sorry. All right. You're the most important person in my life. But because of my selfish ways or because of my behavior during those times, because again, they have a lot of regrets. They wish they could actually redo things or take things back. And so what this person is wanting to say is that you are the most important person in their life. Okay. But unfortunately, because they're triggered, they're hurt, they may have projected towards you that you don't matter. Okay. When the truth is you are very valuable to this person. Okay. So let's get another card. Do you ever cross this person's mind, group number 3? What is it that they're thinking? Well, actually, the answer is absolutely yes. All right. So you got to your rendezvous. A private getaway for 2 is calling you. So I'm actually getting here that if this is somebody that you're seeing still, because I'm getting a different energy again, for those who are resonating with, you guys are still seeing each other. This person feels as if that they wanted to get you alone. All right. Maybe there's a lot of people. Okay. That's also what they're thinking of. So whenever you cross their mind, they're kind of like wondering and thinking, what if I got them alone? What if I got group number 3 alone? I wish that we could just be, it's just going to be the 2 of us without all of these, you know, outside influences. That's also what I'm hearing. Or yeah, they really wanted to spend, you know, some time with you even more. So maybe, you know, for others of you, I'm getting there's a secret kind of thing going on here. So maybe there are people interfering and you have to keep this really hidden. And this person's kind of like thinking, I wish that we're just alone. All right. Yeah, that's what I got when I saw this rendezvous card. All right. Okay, so let's get another card over here. And then we'll just pull up some messages coming from this person. Okay. Okay. Dreams. Share your dreams together and encourage each other to make them a reality. So this person, again, I really got something about meeting each other through dreams. Let's start off with that because I heard that very strongly for someone out there. You and this person have a strong spiritual connection. You have telepathic connection. That's what I'm getting. And I even heard astral sex. Okay. So that's why I got the rendezvous. It's like the both of you have this, your own private world. Nobody else knows, all right? And you meet there, all right? And I heard astral sex. So this is your astral lover. I don't know who is that for, but the both of you are aware of what you're doing is what I'm hearing from spirit. Both of you are aware that you guys are actually kind of like meeting in this really private place, all right? Where it's just the 2 of you. Nobody else knows, all right? So this person is thinking about that. All right. If you guys are not doing it anymore, they miss that, is what I'm hearing. And another message that's coming through with this dreams card is that they really see themselves, being with you, or that they wanted to share their dreams with you as well. Okay. This is what they're thinking of, that you're part of their dream. So this person is ambitious, but this person wanted to say that you're part of their dream. Wow. Very, very interesting. There's a lot. I noticed for group number 3, there's so many freaking information coming through, which is good, of course. So let's actually pull up some messages now coming from this person, all right? So let's start off with this Lover's Oracle. Message for group number 3 from this person, please. Sunny heard sweet dreams are made of these. It is dark without you. So see, this person is feeling lonely without you. You got the sorrow card and abandonment card earlier. So either this person is really feeling lonely without you. Life is not the same without you. Wow, I tell you, group number 3. No wonder there's a lot of loneliness card. You got the Hermit card, you got the 5 of Cups, you got the Sorrow card. So to see this message coming from this person, they wanted to tell you that it is dark without you, okay? You are this person's light. You bring a lot of happiness into this person's life. All right, what else? Message for group number 3 from this person. I love you. Oh my gosh, group number 3. See, I told you, I don't think it's just a simple crush. I feel that both of you feel the same way about each other as well. There's only a few of you in which you are not wanting to deal with this person anymore. All right, I would have to say. But for a majority of you, I feel that both of you still feel the same way about each other. And so, yeah, this person wanted to say, I love you. Okay, let's try to pull up another message from this person. Okay, let's take a look. It says sleepless. Oh my gosh. Wow. It says anxiety keeps me awake at night. My life has changed since I met you. I'm trying to figure out what this all means. I don't want to lose you. The thought of you or not being with me really keeps me up at night. So know that this person is having sleepless night thinking about you. See? So that's why I said absolutely. You are definitely crossing this person's mind, and they're having a lot of anxiety and sleepless nights as well, all right? They can't stop thinking about you, group number 3. Okay, let's pull up more. Okay. You got the 5 of Wands. So 5 of Wands is definitely talking about conflict or challenges and obstacles. It can be their inner conflict. It can also be that there are so many people involved. That's also what I got, because the fact that they wanted to keep you alone to themselves, all right, that's what I'm getting. So it says here too, I get very triggered when you have different views than me, and I take everything too personally, getting easily offended. So yeah, maybe you had some sort of like an argument in which you guys are not on the same page. I'm also getting here, it's probably also because of your own personal beliefs are different from theirs. I won't be surprised if this person as well, for others of you, is from a different culture, because that's also what I'm hearing, okay? So you have a different belief or values, and this person's views, opinions, or beliefs are also different. So you're not kind of like meeting eye to eye, all right? So know that this person wanted to say that they got triggered with how you're actually maybe, behaving towards them, or the things that you may have said to them, in which this person is taking it really personally, all right? So yeah, that's for someone out there. All right, let's get a confession card. What else, Spirit? Message for group number 3 from this person. I let other people influence my choices. So this card came up for another group. Maybe you want to check that out. I just forgot whether it's group 1 or group number 2. But yeah. This is exactly what I was just talking about, you guys. There's people involved here, all right? There may be, some people getting in the way, whether this is on your side or their side. But for a lot of you, this is on their side. So maybe there are some people giving their 5 cents about this connection. Unfortunately, though, there is a possibility that they get easily swayed, or they allow, just like what it says here, they allow their choices to be influenced by what other people around them are saying. Okay? Somebody also needed to hear that. But I'm hearing from Spirit that this could also be the viewer. Maybe there's actually a lot of people who's interfering in this connection, and they wanted to get you alone, and they're hoping that you don't allow these people to influence your decision. Okay, so let's actually pull up a message for you using the Lover's Oracle deck, and then we'll pull up some songs before we end this reading. Any advice or message for group number 3, please? Ooh, there's a lot. Wow. Okay, well, we got 2. Look at that. Heart chakra healing as well. Yeah, I feel that you've helped this person to open up their heart, because we've seen the detachment or cold card earlier. But let's read this. Oh my gosh, secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. Exactly. So that's why I said earlier, right? And I actually heard it's for a guy too. If you can still remember that, group number 3, let's start off with that. And this is a confirmation. And what I'm actually hearing is that this person wanted to let you know that they feel the same way about you, but none of you are moving. And especially if you're the guy who's watching this, it is actually your role to pursue. It shouldn't be the other way around, okay? They can probably just give you signs as a divine feminine that, hey, I'm into you, but not necessarily pursue you, because that's the job. That's the role of the divine masculine. And so maybe that's why I heard earlier she's saying, I'm just waiting for you to make a move, okay? I know that you feel the same way, or that you have feelings for me, and I feel the same way about you. But you guys are waiting on each other, all right? And that's because somebody's also afraid of rejection. And so, yeah, if you're resonating with that, this is your confirmation, all right? That this person has a lot of feelings for you, that they're probably not expressing it yet. And yeah, for others of you, it's a different case. Again, it's still the same thing, though, that maybe this person's never stepped forward, or they never express it, but know that they really do love you, or they have deep feelings for you already, okay? Maybe they're actually just waiting for a perfect opportunity. They're taking things slow, and eventually this person is going to be making a move towards you, all right? Okay, another message is this. Okay, yeah. I'm drawn to the glow in this person's eye. So there's something about perspective as well, okay? And yeah, their focus on you is what I'm hearing. Wow, this person is very much focused on you. But let's read your message or advice. It says here, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Wow. Now I suddenly heard the song. I really forgot who sang that song. And again, I'm an 80s girl, so bear with me. But it's yeah, it's a really romantic song, Ocean Deep. When I saw that message, let me just search that up, because maybe some of you guys needed to hear that song, or look up the lyrics of that song. Yeah, Cliff Richard. Okay, so you might actually want to look that up, because I believe, let me just write it down too. I wanted to include this. So Ocean Deep. And it's by Cliff Richard. Okay. Is it Richard or Richards? Oh my gosh. Yeah, just Richard. All right. So, you guys, I'm just about to pull up some channeled songs, but I already got that when I saw this. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So, like what I said, they have deep feelings for you already. You even got I love you here. All right. So, I feel that you might want to check out this song, because I believe that part of the lyrics from this song, somebody's afraid to show their true feelings. Okay? Yeah. I could clearly remember the lines from this song. I'm so afraid to show my feelings. So, and it's resonating with what we've seen in your reading so far. So go ahead and take a look at the lyrics. All right? It doesn't have to be that you should actually fall in love with the song. You may not want the song, but you have to put your focus on the lyrics because there's an additional information there for you, all right? Or confirmation for you from spirit. So this is just an extra or bonus, Ocean Deep by Cliff Richard, but I'll pull out 4 songs, okay? 4 more. Ooh, okay, what is this? You have no one else comes close. So yeah, you're the only person who came close to this person, or yeah, maybe this person's really detached, but yeah, you're the only person who was able to kind of like peer into their very soul, or yeah, because I feel that this person has a habit of pushing people away as a way to protect themselves. That's also what I got. But for others of you, go ahead and check out the song, the lyrics especially, because there's a hidden message there for you from spirit about what this person wanted to say to you. So again, the song is by Joe, and it's No One Else Comes Close. Another song, you have I Love You by Saigon Kick. Are you kidding me? I can't make this up, you guys. You saw me shuffle. My gosh, group number 3. This person wanted to say I love you. All right? They have a lot of deep feelings for you. Even got the song Ocean Deep. All right? Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Group number 3. So yeah, go ahead and look up that song, especially the lyrics. It's by Saigon Kick. I Love You. All right? Let's get one last song for you guys, okay? That's too many, Spirit. It's one more. Okay. Spirit just wanted me to flip. They'll ask me to stop. Okay. 2 more. All right. Okay, there you go. What is this? Wicked Game by Chris Isaac. All right. So that's quite interesting because on the Wicked Game, part of the lyrics, it's describing about a person who's afraid to fall in love. Okay. So everything is resonating with the reading. Crazy. All right. Go ahead and look up the lyrics of this song by Chris Isaac, Wicked Game. Like the person is saying, I don't want to fall in love. All right. Or they're scared of falling in love. Okay. But know that they love you already. All right. They have a lot of deep feelings for you. Group number 3. Oh my gosh. This is so wonderful. I love this pile as well. Okay. These are the channeled songs. These are the messages coming from this person on your mind. And yes, you're definitely on their mind. They're thinking about you, or they actually are still thinking of you, even if you guys were separated from each other for a long time. All right, so that's what I have for you, group number 3. I so love this reading. I hope you enjoyed it. And again, I'll be seeing you next week. Bye for now. Love and light.